Have you heard? Eh? My sister, my brother, sit down properly because wetin I wan tell you today hot pass Lagos sun. Some people say love no dey Lagos adafoina, but me, Aunty Gistina, the hottest gist giving aunty in this whole obodo Nigeria, I am here to scatter that lie like overripe pawpaw. Bring your ear closer because today's story is about the village girl who found love in Lagos. You won't believe how one small town girl turned the city upside down and found love where people say na only heartbreak dey flow like pure water. Not every village girl is clueless. Some of them have PhD level wisdom hidden inside their wrapper. And Adebimpe was one of them. She grew up in a little village in Osun State where life was as simple as akamu and akara. Her days were filled with farm work, fetching water, cooking with her mother, and soaking in stories from elders under the moonlight. Those stories. That's where her imagination began to blossom. People laughed when she talked about Lagos. You want to go to the city with your rubber slippers, you will come back with your leg in plaster. But Bimpe, stubborn and sweet, just smiled. She had something they didn't: vision. One morning, with only a small Ghana must go bag and some cash hidden in her bra, she boarded a night bus heading to Lagos. The journey was not being so, that kind of ride that makes your back feel like it has been used to test generator vibration. The bus was packed. The air was thick with body odor, roasted corn, and unwashed dreams. She didn't sleep. Her heart was too loud, pounding with both fear and excitement. What if Lagos swallowed her like fufu? But what if, just what if, it became a breakthrough? By the time they reached Ojota, her eyes were red, her neck stiff, but her spirit undefeated. She dragged her bag through the confusion of early morning commuters, people bumping, conductors shouting, Lagos roaring. That was her welcome party. Not red carpet, but potholes and pepper soup stench. Aunty Gloria will not lie to you. Lagos no be play. The day Adebimpe first entered Oshodi, she nearly fainted. You know that kind of crowd that looks like they are rehearsing for World War III? Yes, that one. Everywhere she turned, people were running. Why? Nobody knows. That's just Lagos's cardio exercise. She tried to ask for directions and someone told her to shift. Abeg, my sister, she cried small. Not tears that drop, but that heavy one that sits in your chest like hot eba. She eventually got the direction to the house of one old friend of her uncle who let her stay in a room, just one tiny corner with leaking roof and rats that grated her every night. But she managed because to her it was not suffering. It was better than the village. After walking around like a wandering spirit for weeks, she landed a job as a sales girl in Balogun Market. If you've never worked in Lagos Market, please hold your peace because that place is a jungle with perfume. You need to shout louder than your problems, drag customers like you are dragging destiny, and smile through insults. At first, she struggled. People mocked her accent, her dressing, her quietness. But slowly she adapted. She learned how to price, how to catch thief, how to calculate faster than calculator. She learned Lagos street wisdom, something even Harvard cannot teach. She was no longer the shy village girl. She became Bimpe sales queen, sharp, pretty, polite, but firm. She began to make small money, enough to eat, save, and sometimes send something small home to mama. One Tuesday afternoon, in walked this young man, tall, smooth skin, smile that could heal heartbreak. His name Olawale. My sister, when God created some men, he did night vigil and fasting. This one had charisma. He came to prize Ankara, but something else was happening. Chemistry. Their eyes locked like key and padlock. He smiled. She blushed. He tried to underprice, but she refused. That was their first dance. No music, just eye contact and small sarcasm. He bought the cloth eventually, but that was not the last time he came. Olawale started visiting more often, even when he didn't need cloth. And every time he came, Adebipe's heartbeat doubled. You know that feeling, like your stomach is playing a small drum. Soon they started gisting, from weather to music, from jollof rice to Nollywood. He liked that she wasn't or pretending to be something else. She liked that he listened to her, really listened, not just nodding like a lizard, but asking questions, laughing at her jokes. He would walk her to the bus stop, buy her gala a la casera, and say things like, Dimpe, you are different. Ewo, this girl began to dream again, not just dreams of survival, but dreams of love. They spent evenings walking around the marina, watching the water, and sharing stories. It was innocent but deep. No sugar daddy drama, no fake life, just two young hearts finding peace in each other. But Lagos does not let love rest easy. Olawale's people got wind of the relationship and wahala started. They said a village girl, Tufia, what does she know about class, about society, about pedigree? They wanted him to marry the daughter of one senator with an accent from three continents. Meanwhile, her own family back home started panicking. Are you still a virgin? Has he used your head for a ritual? Don't lose focus o. It was like everybody suddenly turned into love police. Adebipe began to doubt herself. Was she enough? Could love survive in the middle of this storm? But guess what? Olawale stood by her. He told, and together they planned not just weddings, no, they planned business, legacy, purpose. Their love didn't live in Instagram reels or fancy brunch spots. It lived in Boca joints, over hot amala and ewedu as they mapped out their dreams. They wanted to open a boutique that showcased rich Yoruba fabrics with modern flair. While other couples were snapping fake life, Bimpe and Wale were building real life. They talked about investment, about helping their families, about giving back. Their love wasn't just about feelings, it was about partnership. Then one evening, under the moonlight, Wale knelt down. No camera crew, no rented Range Rover, just real love. He said, will you marry me, my star? Adebimpe cried, not small tears. The type that carries memory, pain, joy, and gratitude all in one drop. She said yes, loud and clear. The same people who once opposed them had to bow to destiny. They did traditional wedding, then white wedding. And let me tell you, Adebimpe walked down that aisle like a woman who knew her worth. She was not just loved, she was chosen. Today, they run a fashion brand that featured on TV and magazines. Celebrities wear her designs. They built a house for her mama, the same one who cried when she left the village. She employs others now, even girls like she once was. Adebimpe's story is not just a love story, it is a testimony that with faith, grit, and grace, you can rewrite your narrative. My darling listeners, hear this well. Don't let anybody use your past to predict your future. Even if you are from one corner village, your light can shine in the city. And love, real love, e dey Lagos. You just need to wear the right slippers and walk with your head high. This is Aunty Gistina, your number one gist blog signing off. If you want more tori like this, dramatic, sweet and seasoned, just call me. But for now, go and sip water and thank God for love that finds you in unexpected places.